Welcome to the first of the Factsheet Fridays for Farming Simulator 25. That's right, people, Factsheet Fridays are back. Giants have released some images. Some of these won't be a surprise, some will be a surprise as we move forward week after week. It should be every Friday as far as I'm aware, moving forward from here. There'll be some, I think, which we might be a bit kind of, oh, wasn't expecting that, didn't see that, or, you know, whatever it might be. So we'll crack straight along with it. What I will say is the images that you're going to see now, Giants sent them out in a square format, which was very difficult to either, if you stretch them out to put them into a format that would work neatly, you lost a lot of the stuff that was on the image. And they were just a little bit too big to put next to each other on the same image. So when you look at these images, don't panic. They're a little bit stretched upwards. So if you're looking at especially the first one, when we get to it, when they come to the Valtra, you'll look and think, that looks really weird. It's just because it's stretched up a little bit. I think we've got maybe some irons in the fire with maybe that changing for maybe next week's, or it might not. They might just come out like that moving forward. But anyway, should we crack straight along? I think we should. We'll start off with a lovely image there, the left-hand side of the Valtra S series and the Brantner TR34090 2PT Plus. We saw the Valtra in one of the... It was the Gamescom trailer, wasn't it? I think it was. That drove along the road, came to the T-junction. That video footage we had from Gamescom jumped very, very quickly. On the back of that, triple axle Brantner. Very nice looking. So on the right hand side then we have got the information on these, and this is the bits that, you know, people might be interested in. You know, well, we've always done fact sheets whenever new games have come out. Fact sheet Fridays are the thing. So the F series, 254,500 for the base vehicle, and I will stress that every time we do a fact sheet, that's the price it says, but that is the base, because obviously then you've got wheel options and you've got engine options and you have other things that you'll get with them. So as it says there, 280 to 420 horsepower, variable transmission, continuously variable transmission, CVT, 610 litre fuel tank, 50 horsepower, 50 kilometres per hour, 31 miles an hour on the road, 11.9. It's a nice big old Valtra. I'm assuming it will kind of aim in other colours other than the bronze. And then the Brantner TR34090 2PT Plus, 65,500 to purchase. Again, I'm assuming that'll be a base price because there are likely to be some tweaks for that. And you can see straight away 30 to 46,000 litres. So you can have a standard one, then there'll be an extension, I would imagine. Sometimes there's silage only for the extension, but it doesn't always say that. 11.2 tonnes. Now, I'm going to try and zoom in on a bit here because straight away I thought, oh, hang on a minute, I wonder. To look at the crop types, what that trailer will take. And if you look along there, the top row, the soybeans changed a little bit of colour. It's more yellow on there. Then we've got the corn, potato, sugarcane. You've got the premium expansion crops in there, so you get those standard in-game. And then next to that, I think that's the rice and long grain rice. And then you've got two question marks, which is interesting. Because next to that, I think that's the new spinach symbol, I think it is, next to the sugarcane. So we knew about spinach, we knew about rice and long grain rice. But two question marks on there. Now I'm assuming that's two other crops, and I'm trying to think if they've announced any other crops yet. So I don't know whether or not potentially with the Asian map they might announce some more. They haven't shown us it. I'm racking my brains thinking, have they? Apologies if I'm wrong. If people are aware of other crops, mind you, if they'd announced them, they'd be on there. They'd be showing them. So we've got two question marks there. Because I thought, oh, I wonder if they've let it slip. No, they haven't let it slip. As far as I can tell from that, all the other icons are pretty much the same. Some little colour tweaks here and there, but other than that, everything else is looking pretty normal. On to the next fact sheet then. And this was the one that we kind of got an accidental release of. This is the Merlo MF44.9 CS170 CV-tronic. And it's got the raisable cab and it's all very cool. 9 metre boom width. 4,400 kilograms, 4.4 tonne. I got it wrong when I did my video before. So this one, telehandler, 149,500, 170 horsepower, the 170. Variable again, transmission, 140 litre tank, 40 kilometers per hour, 24 miles an hour over the road, 9.5 tonne in weight. Again, like I say, when they start out, they'll start us. We'll get introduced. Giants have already shown a lot of information. We've had a ton of stuff come out already, so we're aware of a lot of vehicles, machinery, equipment. We've seen lots of screenshots. We've seen lots of gameplay footage. We've seen lots of footage, and so a lot of this stuff is not going to be a surprise. I'm waiting for the Fridays where we get stuff and go, whoa, okay, wasn't expecting that. But we'll see what happens regarding all that. So that's the Merlo telehandler. Then we move on to the Oxbo MKB40R, the spinach harvester. Very cool piece of kit. And again, if you haven't seen any of the clips, there's loads of videos. I've got my playlist for information sharing, Farming Simulator 25 information sharing, and there's all the everything I've done regarding Farming Simulator 25 is in there with all various different videos and stuff as well. But it's a very cool piece of kit. The entire bunk raises and tips over like sugarcane harvesters to a degree. So information on this on the right hand side of the screen. Our spinach harvester, 950 litre tank, 10 kilometers per hour, 6 miles per hour. I think that's when it's harvesting. Yes, because then you've got, oh cool, that's price, isn't it? 635 grand, son. Ooh, blimey. 25 kilometers per hour, 15 miles an hour on the road. So on the road, 15 miles an hour. On the field, harvesting 6 miles per hour. Yes, that is definitely the spinach symbol, the one I was looking at. Another thing, 400 horsepower, 35,000 litre bunk in the back, which will hold everything. Again, variable transmission, 26.7 tons. And with the ground deformation, I'm really curious to see how tracks, and especially wide tracks and stuff, are going to affect the ground deformation for a very heavy vehicle such as that, whether it spreads the weight nicely and you're not going to sink in a huge amount. Which brings us on to the last of the sheets. Left hand side we have our picture of our Iseki TJW, and on the back the FarmTech ETK 650. I think have we seen any pictures of, I'm trying to think, was there a video clip of the rice harvester harvesting? Was it an Iseki that drove alongside to unload? I can't remember, but anyway, we are getting Iseki. And then the right hand side of the screen, then the tractor, 92,000 for the base model, 123 horsepower. That looks like that's fixed because normally it will give you an option telling you what it can go up to. Power shift transmission, 190 litre tank, 4.6 tonne in weight, 30 kilometers per hour, 18 miles an hour on the road. And then the FarmTech trailer, again with the same symbols underneath. 6,000 to buy, 4,000 to 8,000 litres, 1.2 tonne. We've had FarmTech stuff before. Now, I will specify this again. I'm sure people are saying, oh, we've already got stuff like that. There's going to be tons. You've got to bear in mind, we've got from now till November. Occasionally, I think last time at FS25 we had some fact sheet Fridays we had on Saturdays. I think we had one where there was a delay and it was on a Sunday or a Monday. Some we had on a Thursday. It just became known as Fact Sheet Friday. So we'll see. There's going to be a whole load more stuff. We've got a lot of Fridays to go between now and then. Don't you worry. But standard rules apply. You can pre-order now, of course you can. If you'd like to pre-order, it is available. There is the collector's edition, if you want to go for that, as a hard copy, as a PC copy, and a load of extra bells and whistles and cool stuff in there. If you pre-order, there's the MacDon pack, which has some extra stuff in there as well. There's also the New Holland Gold Edition Harvester, which is available too. And then there is the Season Pass, the Year 1 bundle you can get, which has the Season Pass with 3 DLCs, and the fourth being the new expansion, which will be in a year's time, just over a year's time, which is going to be a UK-based map. If you do want to, there's a couple of links in the description. One is for PC digital download. If you want to use the partner code, MrSealyp, all caps, that'd be absolutely wonderful if you're going to buy whatever copy. I think that works for other things as well. You can go in, I haven't got a lot of links in there because I only really just started using my partner code, but I think you can buy the FarmSim magazine. There's a whole load of stuff anyway, but you can use the partner code. There's also a PC retail forwarding link in there which will take you through to options for purchasing of digital or hard copies and stuff like that on different platforms if you want as well. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. As always, thanks for watching.